Beamy, 28 male, average dude, working an okay job, nothing special. High school reunion tonight? Don't really want to go, but friends dragged me. Show up at the venue, bunch of familiar faces, nostalgia loading. Then I see her. Emma, the bane of my existence since sophomore year. We were always roasting each other in class. She called me Discount Harry Potter because of my glasses. I called her Drama Queen because she once cried during a presentation about recycling. The kind of banter that never really stopped. 10 years later, she looks annoyingly good. Vintage dress, confident smile, hair shining under the crappy disco lights. Heart does that stupid anime thump thing. Brain, no, stop it, this is your nemesis. She spots me. Smile turns into smirk. Wow, didn't expect you to show up. Thought you'd be too busy, still failing math. Instant flashbacks to her roasting me in front of the whole class back then. Gotta fight back. Didn't expect you either. Guess the drama department finally kicked you out for being too loud. Some people over here laugh. Oh God, hair wego. Again, .jpg. The entire night it's like that. Every time we cross paths, sarcastic remark. She makes fun of my job, I roast her astrology obsession. Feels like high school all over again, except now there's alcohol involved. Bartender keeps giving us side-eye because we keep arguing while ordering drinks. Everyone else mingling, dancing, catching up. Me and Emma stuck in this weird roast battle loop. Every sarcastic jab gets louder, laughs from the crowd. Bartender tired of our nonsense, just slams down a tray of shots. Figure it out, kids. Emma grins like she's about to commit a felony. Bet you fold after 3. Oh no, she didn't. Mistake but pride. Survival. Clink glasses, first shot down. Burns like fire. Pretend it's nothing. 1 down, old man, she teases. She's literally 3 months younger. 2nd, 3rd, 4th shot. Now laughing too hard to breathe. Her insults start sliding into suspiciously flirty territory. You're still the same dumbass from chemistry class. And you're still the same bossy know-it-all, but hotter now. Wait, did I just say that out loud? She pauses, smirks, takes another shot. At least you finally admitted it. Music blasting. Someone drags us into dancing. Neither of us knows the steps, just moving like idiots. We're offbeat, arms flailing, but laughing like it's the funniest thing in the world. Other classmates cheering, phones out recording. Emma grabs my tie, pulls me into some spin that almost kills me. We collapse into each other, still laughing. Realize for first time tonight how close her face actually is. She smells like cheap tequila and expensive perfume. Oh God.jpg. Party starts thinning out, groups peeling off, taxis arriving. Emma still glued to my side, leaning a little heavier with every step. You walking me home, or you too chicken? She slurs, pride again. Please, I'm the one keeping you upright. She pokes my chest. I could walk backwards and still outpace you. Immediately trips over her own foot. Catch her, both of us laughing too hard to breathe again. Someone yells from across the room. Just kiss already. Awkward silence. Look at her. She looks back. Neither of us moving. Tension hanging in the air like dynamite with a lit fuse. We grab one last drink instead. Bad idea. Next morning, the sunlight hit harder than expected. My head was pounding, the kind of dull, throbbing ache that only follows too much cheap liquor mixed with bad decisions. I blinked a few times, the blurry ceiling of the old hotel ballroom slowly coming into focus. It wasn't until I shifted that I realized 2 things at once. My jacket was on the floor. She was lying next to me. Not just anyone, her. The girl I'd spent half my high school years bickering with, trading sarcastic jabs like it was our second language. The one who rolled her eyes at me every chance she got, and I gave it right back. Her hair was a mess, makeup smudged, breathing soft in sleep. Seeing her like that was disarming and cute. I sat up too quickly and immediately regretted it. The hangover struck like a hammer, and I groaned. She stirred, stretching a little, before opening one eye to glare at me. Oh no, she muttered. Tell me we didn't... I didn't answer. My silence was answer enough. She sat up too, pulling the sheet higher around her chest. You've got to be kidding me. I rubbed my face. Trust me, I didn't plan this either. That earned me a death glare. Wow, thanks. Always the charmer. Even in a moment like this, we couldn't help but default to our usual dynamic. Snark, deflection, anything but honesty. The room was quiet except for the hum of the old heater. Finally, she sighed, burying her face in her hands. God, this is going to be so awkward. I wanted to joke, say something stupid to cut the tension, but nothing came out. All I could think was how reckless it had been, how neither of us had ever thought of this happening, and yet, here we were. She finally looked at me again. For a second, her sarcasm dropped, and I saw a flicker of something else in her eyes. Fear, maybe? Or regret. We don't talk about this, she said firmly. Ever. Agreed? Agreed, I said quickly, almost too quickly. We got dressed in silence, avoiding eye contact, and left the hotel separately, each of us hoping the other would just forget. Weeks pass, keep pretending it never happened. We don't mention it, not once. See her at the grocery store once, both of us pretend we're invisible. Heart still jumps every time I think about it. Then one random Thursday, get a text from her. We need to talk. Oh shit.jpg, meet at quiet cafe. Place feels too normal for what's about to happen. She looks pale, fidgety, clearly hasn't slept. Sit down across from her, awkward silence. She blurts it out before I can even order coffee. I'm late. Brain stopped working. Late for what? I ask, like an absolute idiot. She glares, hisses, pregnant dumbass. World slows down, heart pounding louder than espresso machine behind me. Stare at her, waiting for just kidding lol. No joke, she's dead serious. It's yours, she says flatly. Lean back, trying to breathe. Flashbacks of high school insults, dumb arguments, drunken night. Are you sure? I manage to ask. She looks like she might throw her latte at my face. Yes, genius. Do you think I do this for fun? Silence for what feels like hours. My entire life flashing before my eyes. She finally sighs, softer this time. I don't know what to do. Realize for the first time, she's scared. Not sarcastic, not mocking, just scared. And somehow, so am I. Sitting across from her, coffee cold, brain melting. We're both spiraling. Finally speak. Okay. What now? She snaps back instantly. Don't ask me. It's your fault too. Ouch. My fault? You were there too, remember? She crosses arms, fire in her eyes. Yeah, but you started it. Brummament.mp4. Can't believe we're arguing about who started the world's worst drunk decision. Whisper yell across the cafe like idiots. You were literally on top of me. Couple at next table choking on muffins. She shuts me down with one line. Doesn't matter who started it. What matters is, are you going to step up or run away? Silence. Whole enemies, banter stripped away. She's dead serious. Feel guilt punching me in the gut. I'm not going to run, I say. She studies me like she's trying to spot the lie. For once, I don't crack a joke. Tension breaks a little. She sighs. God, I hate you. Then softer. But maybe I need you. Heart just crashed. Next day. Can't stop replaying cafe bombshell in my head. She texted later, come over, we need to talk more. Anxiety speedrunning every scenario on the way there. Knock on her door, she opens. Looks more human, less enemy. Inside, her apartment is small, cozy, smells like lavender candles. Sit on couch, silence heavier than my student debt. She breaks it. So, options? Heart hammering. Feel like I'm 16 again, about to fail math test. We talk for hours, clumsy, emotional. She cries once, then apologizes for crying. I panic, hand her a tissue like it's a peace treaty. I don't know if I can do this alone, she says. Words hit harder than any roast she threw in high school. Instinct kicks in. You won't. I'll be there. Surprised Pikachu.jpg. She stares at me like she doesn't believe it, but then, tiny smile sneaks out. Guess we're really in this mess together, huh? End up sitting way too close on couch. Weird moment where I realize we've spent years hating each other. But this, right here, feels different. Like maybe we're not enemies anymore. Maybe we're something else. Somehow went from mortal enemies to accidental co-parents in beta. Start seeing her more often. Doctor visits, checkups, random late night calls. Every time my phone buzzes with her name, I half expect an insult. Instead, it's, "Can you bring ice cream?" She starts roasting me less, but when she does, it's softer. Like, "Wow, even your driving sucks in dad mode." Not even mad, kinda warms my chest. Realize we're building routines. Meet her after work, help carry groceries, talk about dumb stuff. Feels almost normal. One night she thanks me, dead serious, no sarcasm. "I didn't think you'd actually step up." My face when I never realized how much that sentence mattered. Sitting in her kitchen, cheap wine, both tired but laughing anyway. For first time, tension isn't heavy. It's alive. Glance lingers too long, both notice. Not enemies, not just future co-parents. Something new loading. Supposed to just drop off baby books she wanted. Somehow end up staying for dinner. Cheap pasta, garlic bread. We argue about whether pineapple belongs on pizza. She calls me a monster. I call her a fake Italian. Both laugh way too hard for people who hate each other. After dinner, we move to the couch. Movie playing in background, not really watching. She leans back, hand on her stomach, absent-mindedly. "Can you feel it?" "Not much yet, but it's weird knowing there's life." Put my hand over hers without thinking. Silence. Eye contact, longer than it should be. Her smirk fades into something softer. Next thing I know, we're kissing. Not sloppy drunk like that night. Slow, deliberate. Heart doing Windows error sounds. Pull away, both breathing heavy. She whispers, "This is a bad idea." I whisper back, "Yeah." Then we kiss again anyway. Supposed to stop after that kiss. Yeah, right. Tension so thick you could cut it with a spork. She bites her lip, looks away, then looks back at me. We shouldn't. Neither of us move away. I brush hair out of her face. She leans into my hand. Heartbeat louder than the movie credits rolling in the background. Next thing I know, she pulls me closer. Full makeout mode activated. Her laugh in between kisses, soft but shaky. God, you're still such an idiot. And you're still bossy. Kiss harder. End up in her room somehow. Clothes slowly disappearing like magic trick. Both of us half nervous, half desperate. Not just lust, something heavier hanging in the air. She whispers, "Don't overthink it for once." Brain shutting down. Let go, just her and me, tangled in sheets. Hours later, lying there sweaty and breathless. She's staring at ceiling, I'm staring at her. This changes everything, doesn't it? Yeah, .jpg. Reach over, take her hand. For once she doesn't pull away. Months after that insane reunion night. We're not just old classmates messing around anymore. Now we're something real. Dinners together, late night calls, baby shopping. What the fuck, my life. One evening, walking home with her after a small get-together. Quiet, streetlights flickering, both a little tired. She suddenly stops. Face serious, biting her lip like she's holding back. "Can I tell you something I never told anyone?" Heart rate skyrockets. I nod, trying not to look like total idiot. She takes deep breath. "The truth is, I liked you, even back then. But I couldn't just say it. So I turned it into competition, jokes, making fun of you. It was the only way I knew to talk to you." Stunned silence. .jpg. Brain buffering, managed to stammer. "So all those times you roasted me?" She laughs, but there are tears in her eyes. "Yeah, it was my way of not showing how much I cared." Everything clicking now, like years of dumb arguments suddenly make sense. I take her hand, squeeze it, tell her she doesn't need excuses anymore. She leans closer. Kiss under the streetlight, soft but electric. Both of us laughing right after like we just admitted the world's best kept secret. Time skip. Hospital room smell of disinfectant and nerves. She's giving birth. I'm holding her hand like it's the only thing keeping me on earth. She's cursing me out between contractions. "This is your fault, idiot." "Yeah, but at least our kid will be cute." Nurse is laughing. I'm just trying not to pass out. Hours later, crying fills the room. It's our baby. She's exhausted, sweaty, but smiling, like the sun came up just for her. I've never seen her more beautiful. Parents rush in later, both families who used to tease us for bickering, now crying happy tears. Her mom whispering, "Finally?" My dad slapping me on back like I won the Super Bowl. When it quiets down, it's just us three. She's holding the baby, eyes half closed but glowing. I pull out small box I've been carrying for weeks. Get down on one knee right there in hospital room. We've roasted each other, fought, laughed, screwed up. But I want to do all of that forever. Will you marry me? She looks at me, tears streaming down her face, whispers, yes. Finally, yes. Kiss her gently, baby squished between us. Room feels like home for the first time ever. My face when the girl who spent years mocking me is now my wife-to-be. My face when our competition turned into family.